channel. My name is Jules. As always, when you join me here, you are one of my gems. And we are in Area 5T1, where we do discuss the 5Ts. We talk about transition, we talk about triathlon, we talk trends, we talk teaching, and we talk trucks. Um, Yesterday, I did several videos about several shorts on something I was doing to the GemsX, which is what I consider my truck. It is a 2008 Nissan Xterra manual transmission, and I am doing a resto mod. So welcome. Let me just pop up the stream here. Okay, I'm just trying to get to my channel here so I can watch the analytics and watch the stream, get your guys' messages. So welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit that like button. Welcome, Joseph. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Thank you for moderating as always. So, oh, my glasses need a good cleaning. So, like I said, welcome everyone. Feel free to come in, hit a like, subscribe to the channel. Yesterday, we had a good turnout. Everybody was pretty good. You know, we usually get our challenges with religious talk and, you know, transphobes. So people, you know, we can stand our ground. If you're going to come in here, spread hate, please don't do so. Earlier I had put a poll as like to what color to do the hair today. I just went with the blue again. I thought it would go in contrast to black. So please do so. You know, hit that like. Maybe next week. I got a red one, another red wig like this for next, you know, for another time. I also am expecting a pink bob for to come in the mail today. So we'll have plenty of colors we can choose from at other times. Well, Gorilla, that is your choice to say so. You like it, Kathy? Joe was going to be online today doing some auctions. I don't know if he's auctioned off that crow yet. So welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. Hi Jada, welcome. Welcome to the channel. You're on with Jules. Please do hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Everyone is welcome here, but please let's be respectful of each other. Unknown, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please like and subscribe. You guys, we're working our way up to that 5,100 goal. We are currently sitting at 4,046. So we are doing fantastic. We are, you know, really working our way up. I am an independent, Phil. So I look at issues, and then when I see the issues that I look at, and I will vote for a candidate dependent on the issues that I feel that they're going to protect, or, you know, the rights that they're going to protect, depending on the candidate, or even vote on the issue after reading about it. I'm not going to just swing right or swing left. Like me, I really believe in women should have pro-choice, um, and yet I'm a very big defendant of the Second Amendment. So I mean, I'm right there in the middle. I'm moderate, so um, that's where my affiliation stands because I want to look at what matters to me the most. Because welcome, Phil. Yeah, so we're all allowed to have our opinion, and that's the way our uh, basically our democratic republic is built. Because most people will think we live in a democracy, but we do live in a republic. You know, we have the no. It seems to be pretty even keel here. Really fun. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Kathy, I did go. I ordered it. Like you said, it's electric, kind of electric blue. I did put, that um, I wanted something. I had put a survey out there. Shall I do like red or pink wigs next? Or so I did do. I got another red one that it's exactly like this, but in red. And then I got a short pink one that should be arriving today. So it gives me variety as to what I can do. I don't know. I want, to get some more colors. I don't know what you guys think. What color should be next? Should I do like a platinum, like gray? Or just give suggestions uh, as to what you think I should do. Well, it probably makes me outstanding. I am from the US. I live in the US. Please do hit that like and subscribe, you guys. Let's make it to 10 to start off with. We are at 3 right now. So let's try to make it to 10. Then after 10, our next goal is 51. Do hit the like and subscribe. We are trying to make it to 5,100 subs. Um, no, it's I'm going to tell you guys right now that I'm transitioning. I've started transition late in life, so I'm still trying to grow my hair back out. And did have male pattern baldness. It is starting to grow back, but I will probably do some hair transplant and will later in life probably do some colors. But I do wigs right now. It's actually fun to do them because they, you can do any color any day of the week. Well, that's awesome. They got the gold. I think anybody that does get a gold medal in the Olympics, I mean, you should cheer for them. That makes them best in the world for those 4 years. Yeah, I remember that. It didn't demonetize us because I was able to go in and edit it out. Also, that live stream is still private. That's what I did gather from. Uh, I'm not a big fan, Badger. I have to support um, the leadership. but I'm not a big fan. You know, I work for the federal government, so in a way, um, I have to. At this time, I am working on our new merch and posting a store. I did post it on. Um, I've posted it on into the site. I'm just having troubles with the site coming up. I'm also posting some of the tools, wigs, makeup that I use, and for all the projects that I do. These are different tools, whether it's makeup um, or tools for working on my car, my bike, stuff like that. Um, So, you can check it out. They'll pop up randomly throughout the stream. Um, uh, I wouldn't know how to answer that, Joseph. I have found it very easy to transfer, you know, from male to female because that is what I am doing. Uh, I don't know how it goes from female to male. I know obviously they start taking testosterone. One thing I've read is that they don't get I don't get they get don't get as much discrimination as male to female. So that is one of the things I've heard. So there's lots of advantages, disadvantage of each one. Um, you got to look at you know the different when they go to the bathrooms, how are they treated, stuff like that. Yeah, it is difficult to pass because you have to make yourself look female. Female to male can cut their hair short. They can not wear makeup, stuff like that, and it's probably easier for them. They can obviously uh their tops, it'll probably be a little more. I don't know how they'll cover it before having any um, surgery. Yeah, they can always pick uh, coolest names. I mean, it was easy for me to pick um, my name. I didn't have a hard time with it. Um, so, it was one of those cool things that I already kind of knew where I wanted to go with my name. So it wasn't difficult. The hardest part is going from male to female is learning the makeup, the how you want to look, all that, and making yourself passable. That's the big thing. Uh, and and then finding your style that you want to do. My styles have changed a lot, but I've always liked doing different color hair. I've liked doing uh, you know different hello, welcome sensation, welcome to the stream. Destructo, welcome. So there's um there's many things that one has to learn and look at the advantages and disadvantages. You know, I hate when people come in and bombard things like that. Thank you, Joseph, for quickly acting on it. Um, yeah, and getting contour is important. So you can take that male look off the face, and 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 you know, and contour it so it looks more femme. Um, so that's a very important thing. It took me a while, the first few year or the first year or so. It was just like trial and error, and I was still living with my ex, which she was, it was taboo to even try to dress or do my makeup, so I would have to do it in hiding, and getting like I like the winged eyeliner. That was one of my first things I had to learn. Um, so I watched lots of tutorial videos about it and stuff like that. I'm probably still not the best at it, but I've gotten better. Um, and then, to match uh, the skin tone uh, to your foundation is very important. Yeah, he just started throwing things out there, like nonsense out there, Kathy. Um, they just entered the same thing over and over. Yeah, you can. That's a well said statement there, Shredder. You can become whoever you want. That's why I love doing wigs, because I can share, do a different hair color every day. I have two red ones. One is just the same as this now. I just got this one and a red one in this style the other day. I have another red one that I used recently. Last week I was using it a lot, and it's like sharp red. I really really like the color of it, and I felt it went well with me. I'm really liking the blue though. I've done purple. I've done a black with pink and purple. I should be getting a short pink one today. Um, I have an all purple one. I have a rainbow, like a light shades of rainbow on wig. I have blonde that's short, like a little bob, and I have black, and then I have one with highlights. So, and I have like an ombre burgundy. So it's fun to do all the different colors. It's a variance of different things. Next color, I don't know what I'll order. I'm thinking maybe like a platinum gray um, or something. Who's lying to me, Jesse? You know, people come on here because we are all a family here. Emily, that's your opinion. Um, so welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Um, so yeah, it took me a long time to be able to figure out like my skin tone, what color foundation I should buy. I even found an app. Or it was right on the Maybelline page where you take a selfie of yourself, but you have to or film a selfie of yourself, and you kind of do it in a 360 of your, say, in a living room or a room, and you know, it catches all the shades of light in your house. So, and then it'll tell you what color you should wear. It'll give you actually suggestion of 3 different colors. Right now I'm wearing Maybelline matte 130. You can probably see it might pop up in my video, in my stream from time to time, showing you what what colors I use. I've had fun with clothing. Clothing is fun. Like, uh, I vary it. I can one day be wearing a real nice dress, and like today, I'm wearing this kind of see-through blouse um, with a little bustier, and this has got leopard print, and the bustier has got leopard print with color. So I decided to do leopard print today. You know, the only thing I haven't that hasn't worked for me, and I've tried it, is like different extreme colors of lipstick. I've been trying to buy like a package that it'll have like blue, um, or like I do have orange lipstick. That one's worked well. I've been trying to my purple. I don't know. Maybe it's the ones I'm buying. It just hasn't worked. I've done pink. Pink works well. The orange works well. This red is my favorite. I know which one to buy when I go to the store because it is my favorite. It is in LA Colors and it's called Vintage. So once you start getting used to things, you know how it works well. Um, it takes time to figure out what works for you. Like I said, my my trend or my fashion statements for my channel go from one extreme to other. I can, like I said, wear a really nice dress one day, and like today, I've got this little see-through leopard print blouse with a little leopard print bustier underneath, and other days I'll just be wearing a t-shirt and shorts or t-shirt and pants. It all depends on what you want to do, what you discover works for you, and you know that's the thing. You have to find your own style. That's where I come up with trends in my channel. uh, that's one thing I've been told is to go to Ulta. It is probably the best place to go and find maybe a trans person there, uh, or anybody of the LGBT community that understand what's going on, and they point you in the right direction. Will even do you up one time and see how it goes, um, and see how it goes. I have a secret for you. You can put pat down eyeshadow over your lipstick, and that make your in. Oh, I like that, Shredder. So you're saying just pat down eyeshadows over the lipstick and make it any color you want. Thank you for the advice. Now, is there any specific uh lipstick that you would recommend? So like if I wanted to do a blue color today, um should I get a clear, or should I just uh with this red would be fine? Because I would think if I did a blue, it would go purple. Um so I'm trying to think what would work. Um I like that idea. I will try it out because I have so many palettes of eyeshadow. Um, I've I've seen people that do eyebrows in different colors. Toko, I've considered it. I do want to get mine shaped a little better because I've always had them, so it gives more separation from the eye. So I do want to go, uh, to, over, and get them shaped. I do have a lot of glitter eyeshadow. Boo Boo, welcome to the channel. Okay, well, I will give that a try. Maybe for next stream, for next Saturday, I will probably do a stream, and I will give it a try. Next week, I may be doing pink, um, you know, uh, hair color. So, um, I will do like some of my pink lipstick and then add the glitter to it. I love the idea. I could probably go do some red right now, grab a lipstick palette and do the red right now if I wanted to. So would it be just patting it down to it? Well, thank you very much, Boo Boo. Yeah, I've liked the blue. I'm kind of like fallen in love with it. Yeah, I used it yesterday with an orange dress, and I like the fact that blue and orange are opposite colors. Um, Ooh, maybe I should grab. I've got eyeshadow palettes right here next to me. I should probably add some other red to it. Just kind of pat it down on it, see what we get while we're here. Now, do you do it with your finger shredder, or do you pat it down with the finger, or do you use a brush? Oh, that's okay, Kathy. We can do that. Shredder, are you subscribed to the channel? We can do a side by side. I do have StreamYard. Um, let's see what I have here. I mm, well, why did you come onto the channel if you want to be blocked? Ooh, I like that. Shredder, I just did it. How's that look? Which color do you think would look best over it? I do have some glittery, like tan, like almost like you're saying a pearl color. Are you talking like this right here? Would this look, or this one? Number one, number two. One or two? Let's give it a try. Number one or number two? And I sound like an eye doctor. This one? Okay, let's give it a try. Let's add it on there. Hello, everyone. Doing some makeup tips here by Shredder has given some makeup tips of using eyeshadow on top of your lipstick. And we're trying it out online. How's that, Shadow? Great advice, Shredder. Ooh, I love it. We'll have to do a makeup tutorial together online. I will figure out a good time. That we can do a live together. I'm checking it better in my little mirror here. I will have to use it in one of my Get Ready With Me. Yeah, that'll be fun. What you'll have to do is send me your email. If you go to the beginning of go to my page. I think have you subscribed already? If you haven't, obviously subscribe to the channel. Then at the front of my page, you can go into the description of my channel and my email for here. You'll see it in there. It is when I first started my channel, I went by a different name. It is under Tristana del Sol. And you'll see it there. Oh, awesome, Shredder. Thank you for subbing. Everyone, remember, if you do drop a super chat, super sticker, remember 30% does go to charities. We will give the first 30%, 10% of it will go to, welcome Nat, will go to, first 10% does go to Animal Humane New Mexico, where I adopted my dog from. Thank you, Joe. 10% will go to the, it's called, it's basically a place for people, the LGBTQIA family here in San Diego. And then 10% will go to the Epilepsy Foundation here in San Diego. And And then the other 70%, I'm gonna put it into my uh, into my bank account. I'm gonna throw it in the savings, and then that will go towards. We want to have a little get together here in San Diego. We've been talking about it. So uh, the same group that I said, the LGBTQIA group. Yes, Jules Con. We're talking about it for 2027. I already found a place that does have a community room. It is the same location or same association, LGBTQIA plus association, that we will donate to 10% per month. Um, they have a conference room that will seat um, what we'll seat 150 people if we put tables. So welcome, Katrina. So we can do a Jules Con kind of. It'll be limited to probably the 150 people, uh, and we can have fun. And there'll be Castle. Joe. I have considered red frame glasses. I may go through Zenny Optical and order a couple extra pairs. The beginning of the year, get it's time to get I can get new glasses. So I will probably go to my eye doctor, order one pair, and then get my prescription, and then order a couple pairs through Zenny Optical. Not that I'm sponsored by Zenny Optical, you guys, but Zenny Optical is a great place to buy inexpensive glasses. Uh, I've done it in the past, and it's worked great for me. I've bought like at one point I bought like 10 pairs from them, and you can buy any style, any frame, and I could do a cat. I want some cat eye. Uh, I do want some cat eyes in black, along with some cat eye. I would do some cat eyes in red. I can do that. I want some more femme looking ones because these are. I will tell many of you that are new to the channel. I still present male at work because I do work for the federales, and look at who we have as uh, our boss. My ultimate boss is Trump. So, you got to consider that. And right now, coming out as trans is kind of a taboo. So, Joe, thank you. Complimenting the hoop earrings. Hoop earrings are my favorite. Since I started my channel, I've pretty much been working with hoop earrings. Um, I do want to get some hoops, and I want to get the style. I don't know if I want to go with this, but the style, the kind of like the Mexican girls wear. I am of Mexican descent, but the ones that have the little like leaf all the way around, and then will have their name across it. I do want to get that. I think that would be cool. I do have hoops that are stainless steel. I have different sizes, as you can see. I think these are my largest ones. I have the same set in gold color. I also have, yeah, because these are in gold. And then I have my giant hoops. I'll wear these from time to time when I'm trying to do like like some kind of uh, almost like some mystic type of look. I also have some that are kind of like in a rainbow pearl, like you can see the color change. Uh, and um, and then sometimes I like to do dangly earrings. I haven't found the second one of these. It's probably just missing somewhere. I love these. These are like an infinity symbol. So I love these. Also, I have some leafy dangling ones. And now I've gone to the nose ring too. That's been, something new. Um, Yeah, I mean, you got to go a little bit, be just going all in this year. This year, I probably will be working on what gives me the most dysphoria, which is I'm gonna we're working towards bottom surgery. I've already got my first appointment to start the process to get that done. So yeah, bottom surgery will probably be the first thing. The girls are still growing, and I'm already close to a C cup. I'm already wearing C cup bras, but I don't know. I hope to be able to stay at a C cup. Uh, I don't want to go too large. I don't even think I'll need top surgery. Welcome, Mean Drum. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit the like button and subscribe. Oh yeah, definitely do Zenni.com, ZNNI. Their frames are inexpensive, depending what style you wear, or you can choose. Frames are usually range. You can buy some at like 6.95 up to something that's like 25, and then the lenses are very depending what you need. They'll be very um, you know a little and the lenses like me, they all automatically give you the polycarbonate. Yeah. Well, Kathy, that's something that's all giving me the most of my dysphoria. Welcome, Elizabeth. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Mohammed, I'm a trans woman. Uh, what's the hardest part? I'm gonna tell you, Elizabeth, that probably the hardest part for me was coming out because I came out late in life. One of the things is um, it depends on how you're brought up when you if you hide yourself for a very long time. So I was brought up in a very patriarchal society, in which I'm of Mexican descent. So as a man, you're supposed to be the man. You're supposed to be the man of the house. So it was very, very uh, difficult to be able, to come out as a woman. So I came out late in life due to that. Then when I converted from Catholicism to Mormonism, it was very hard to even think about coming out as a woman because you're taught, once again, the man is the patriarch of the house. You're supposed to, you know, uh, control the house. You're supposed to provide for the household. So if you want to go and watch some of my uh, YouTube channel, go check out a lot on Mormonism and about the priesthood, because a man does hold the priesthood in the household, and he's the one that's supposed to provide for the family, um, and and then uh, he's supposed to provide for the family and be the patriarch. Even they're still in a point where they want just the man to work. So you got to look at that. Wow, I'm really liking this look shredder. I keep looking at, in the camera and see myself film, and I can see how there is that little pearl to it, that reflection from the glitter on the eyeshadow. I am loving it. I love it. Seriously. Especially on the bottom lip. I love it. You can reverse them, Kathy. Who is it that you did it on? Oh yeah, I know. Where do you live, Natalia? We're definitely gonna do a stream together, and we can definitely um, you know and definitely talk, and we can do like makeup tips on there. Um, I also want to try to, and what I'm gonna do is we tried to recently do a live stream where we're kind of like open and like have letting people in that were on the stream, but that kind of backfired on us because someone decided to do something bad when they came into the stream. So from now on, whenever we're gonna do a multiple live stream, it's gonna have to be when we invite people. Oh wow, that's cool. Shredder, I really like how it made a whole different whole different shade of lipstick. Um, yeah, and that was not, it was an extreme issue on that one. And luckily, I was able to shut down quickly and I was able to edit it out of the live stream before YouTube picked it up. Um, so yeah, Deja, I mean, to me, it was something I never expected to happen on here, but people are bad. Basically, inherently bad people, that do something like that. Especially when we have a good base of people in here and just basically um we're just trying to do good for others. I caught his username. I was able to go back and go into StreamYard because I put it on private and I went back basically back through the live stream. He was right at the hour and 30-minute mark and like 9 seconds. And his intention was to come and do that. And and he probably made a new screen name and the screen name was sorry. So he had intent to do harm. It was sorry with a sad face and like a heart first. Now, Deja, what I did was I put it in, like what I quickly did was I did what they as we were told. I was sent a message by someone what to do. I followed the YouTube steps, put it in private, and then it said to report it, but since it's in private, you cannot report it to YouTube. So I just deleted it out and I still left it private. So I can't, so nobody can access that. It's been deleted off that stream. I could probably turn it to public, but it'll cut off suddenly at the 128 mark. And that was right at the 130. Oh, Kathy, someone just basically showed off some BBC. We were having an open forum type of thing. We were, we were having a good conversation. Deja was in there. Joseph from the 505 was in there, and someone came on, and obviously with a BBC. Yeah, Deja, you looked great. I can tell you looked fantastic. And we did the live stream. We opened up again using the YouTube app. So, or using we opened up a new live stream, remember? Exactly, Shredder. So welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. We were doing fantastic on this stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. We're getting some good content today. Um, you know, so yeah, look, if you want to see the cap, this is what they look like. You know, they're in a little package like this and they're fishnet. So no big deal. That's not something that's an insult. Uh is not TBC. I think I know what you're saying. So welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. I'm loving today's stream. We're doing fantastic. We've gotten some great we got some great makeup tips from Shredder today. I want to thank her for that makeup tip with lipstick and on how to give it a different look. Um, and we actually went that with that advice right now. Um, and you know, basically, I'm gonna say putting eyeshadow over your lipstick to give it a different color. I love it. I love it. It does give it a different color, makes it a little more vibrant. And if you use something with glitter, um, you know, I love how it looks. Um, I just put some I did put some red shiny eyeshadow on it or burgundy, and then some light color on it, and it kind of mixed it, and we made a little pearl color to it. Um, maybe I know I'm getting my pink uh, wig today, and you know, I know people always try to insult us for doing wigs, but I love doing the different colors. So, you know, we can do it with like a pink base next time, put a light pink, put a light pink glitter and maybe the light shiny glitter and see how it works. We can use it, maybe do get ready with me. So it'll be available to my members first for about a week and then release it publicly so other people can see them. Uh, and many of you, if you are members to the channel, you will see when I do my get readies with me, I do it from scratch. You know, you will see me, you know, still with my, thank you, Deja. You are awesome. Deja comes through with a 1999 super chat saying Jules Con. She really wants that Jules Con to happen. Correct, Shredder. We are definitely going to do a live. I'm just going to throw my email here for you, and then I can delete it. So this actually has the first new name I was going to use. Uh, I mean, here you go. Make sure you get it down and put it in your email. Email me. Just like say hi so I can have your email. Say like hi at Shredder, and and then I will take it off. Just tell me when I can take it off of there. That was going to be the first idea for a name I had. Now it's Jules, and then it's actually like Juliana Tristana del Sol. And Shredder, you said you joined yesterday. You're going to see that we have a good time on this channel. And just tell me when. This is an email that I only use for the channel. So, I have two other email addresses so people can, you know, this is, like I said, for the channel. My full name? I'm going to use it. Did you get that email address? Okay, sounds good. I'm glad to have you here on the channel. Um, we'll see when we can do a live stream. Maybe next weekend. Saturdays would usually be available. Uh, I'm gonna remove that. Okay. Ah, thank you very much, Natalia. We're doing really good this month that will help JulesCon uh, happen. Just this month, we're already getting over the $300 mark. Um, so that means $90 will go out to charities, and the left will be left um, to support start making money towards JulesCon. JulesCon, one will be get the room, two will be maybe like goodie bags. I'm gonna go and try to see who can donate like uh, maybe magnets with the crisis line on there, um, stuff like that. I think it would be nice to have little items where people will know uh, who they can reach out to in times of emergency. Uh, Too measly. I'm not a big Phillies fan, so I don't follow the Phillies. I'm a Padre fan. Okay, Jordan, thank you very much for joining us here. Have a great day. Oh, I know Deja has great fashion. Daniel Phillips, I am, like I stated, I live in San Diego, so I've always been a fan of all the San Diego teams. I'm still a Charger fan. Um, I hope they come back someday. I am a Padre fan, and I used to even watch NASCAR, so I was a Jimmy Johnson fan. He grew up here, and he was from El Cajon, California, which is part of San Diego. Love it, Deja. Love it. I'm loving it. Just like I'm loving this fashion sense that Shredder has. teaching us how to do makeup. I just got something. I just heard my phone because my phone and my um, I have a Google Chromebook, so it goes straight to there. Let's see. I will check this out. Gmail. Thank you very much, Karel. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. So, Shredder, I just got your email. So you want to do a practice run? Because with StreamYard, we can do a practice run the day before. We can even pre-record the event. Um, it's really up to you. So however we you want to do it. Yeah, I'm a NASCAR girl too, Kathy. Jimmy Johnson. Come on, that guy was all around. Yeah, we can do a members only live stream. We can do members. Oh, see, you're not, but I can still invite you to, or we can do one. There's a couple of ways to do it with StreamYard. What we can do is do one where we pre-record it, we stream it, then we release it, and then we can be in the comments. That's another good way of doing it. I have several friends that do that with their channels. A couple of friends do it. What they'll do is do interviews with each other. It gives them a chance to edit. If we want to edit anything out, because we're doing like kind of like a conference call, video, and then edit things out, and then we can release it on a separate day. Um, yeah, we could do it a premiere style, and then later on we can do a different. We can try a different live stream where we can bring other people's. Sydney, I don't believe in religion or any faith. I'm an atheist. I don't believe in God. Jesus, I'll tell you my take on Jesus. I looked up the scientific way. And as far as scientists say, there was a man in Jerusalem named Jesus that was like basically a prophet, uh, and he taught, but was not the man, it was not a son of a god. So to me, God is a myth. It's a shared myth between a lot of people. You know, the thing is, religion is really about shared myth. That's one of the big things. Do you really think so, Natalia, that some father would try to sign over everything to me? Um, are you saying I'm that passable? Or should I try it? It's one of those things. You don't think, Um, well, I got lots of compliments at my last doctor's appointment from the medical assistant. And for I don't know how many of you are, and Natalia, I know you've been here on the channel, and had she been, was she, if she was uh someone that would go out with me, I probably would have asked her out. One thing I made sure when I scheduled my doctor's appointment here, I scheduled it in a very LGBTQIA plus friendly area. You know, I did schedule it with University of California, San Diego uh, medical group. On top of that, one of the things I did was I scheduled it in the what's called um, Hillcrest area of San Diego, which is that's what it is. It's LGBTQIA friendly. Awesome, Kathy. I'm a pansexual for those of you don't know. So I really look at people by personality, and of course, yeah, there's uh you know looks that I put into perspective. Um, Laura, Ashley, whatever you want to think, you're not in our shoes. I One thing I did, like one of the first places I went with other people, was actually go to. I went to LGBTQIA. Well, where there was a lot of people that were LGBTQIA to a party. It was actually with another trans YouTuber at her place. I don't know how many of you may watch her channel. Her name is Mama Shar. It just turned out I lived in Florida and then I wanted to move out of Florida and I moved to Albuquerque. And it just turned out that she lived in New Mexico and in Albuquerque. So, and we were like, she moved, and I think her place was like 5 to 10 minutes, uh, you know, out from my place, if that. Love it, Kathy. Love it. A bush light. Uh, Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Hey, Sleepy Raccoon. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. Please do hit the like button. Glad to see you here today, girl. We are having another fantastic live stream mask. Thank you very much. I have liked it since starting to use it. I also do red, getting also, and for those of you that are new here, I do wigs. Uh, I started transitioning late in life, so I'm waiting. I may do a hair transplant. I was watching on how it's done. So I may do one and see how that goes. Um, See if I can get a fuller head of hair and then just grow it out naturally. Or just keep doing wigs. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let's put a poll. I love doing polls now. Okay, so what do you guys think? I'm putting the poll up. Should I continue wigs with different colors? Uh, or do a hair transplant? And of course, if I color my hair, it's going to take a while to, be able to use a different color. So the poll's in there. You guys vote on it. We'll go for 15 minutes on this poll, and you will all decide. So like if I did blue, well, I could do both. That's well said. I mean, I'm really enjoying the wigs nowadays because I'm starting to vary in lots of. Last week was fun because we were doing a different color every day. I thought that was we had a great time with that. Okay, Shredder, I've got two people for both. Oh, that's awesome, Kathy. Well, I had kind of thought about doing the hair transplant. So we got Natalia and Kathy and Shredder for both. Ah, yeah, that's what I noticed. Samantha Lux does. I've noticed her before. Just keep the black. Disha goes for both. So I am getting a lot of suggestions for both. So welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. If you're just joining us, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel. We're doing a little poll here. For those of you that know, I am a transgender woman. Um, we are doing on what to do. Um, Derek, it is not my real hair color. Actually, we're doing a poll right now on should I do, since I'm a transgender woman, started transition late in life. I do still have some of my male pattern baldness. So we're kind of doing a survey. Uh, what would be the best route? Should I just go ahead and do hair transplant, or uh, continue to do wigs in different colors? I'm getting lots of people that say both. So uh, if you want to go ahead and just jump in, you know, put in your opinion. Pretty soon we're gonna have a live, uh, probably a pre-recorded live stream with uh, Shredder, who joined in. Hello, Yadira. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? Glad to have you here. I do watch sports that fake. I like watching baseball, um, football, and I do also watch NASCAR of all things. Um, NASCAR, I've kind of strayed away a lot since Jimmy left. I know he does still race from time to time. Yeah, I do have Modzilla in here, you guys, so be careful because, you know, she is here, the GOAT when it comes to mods. What Tumblr did you get, Natalia? No count? Thank you very much. Okay, yeah, we still have the old merch store, the Jules Treasures 5T1.printify.me. I'm currently working on a fourth wall uh, uh, merch store. So, we're gonna work on that. So hopefully we'll have new merch. I'm having a little bit of an issue uh, releasing it. But we are working on it. We are going to Shredder and I are going to do a live stream soon together. We'll probably do more of a live stream where we pre-record it, release it, and then we'll be in the as we release it to all of you. We will be in the background chatting too. So that's always fun because then we can kind of eliminate whatever we want to. Bucket, welcome to the stream. I don't bow down to anyone. So okay. Gotcha, Kathy. I gotcha. So welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules, but still they know I won't bow down. Uh Hello user, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna tell you, we are 1,047 away from hitting our goal of 5,100. I thought that was going to be something that was going to take us the whole year to do it. We are getting close. Okay, we need to stop. Let me talk about that, Danny. I think that people that do take hormone replacement therapy need to be at an age of accountability. I started transitioning at age 51. So, yeah, I agree that maybe people should be like age 19 to be able to have it released or be able to see a doctor for it. But if they're having what they call gender dysphoria, they should be able to see a therapist when they are young. I am happy with who I am, and being a trans woman is who I am. I am a woman. It took me a long time to realize until I got into my 50s. So, like I said, my opinion is that kids should wait till their age of accountability, till they can make their own decisions. Well said, Raccoon. Be your authentic self. Be who you truly are. Be authentic. Many of us live with dysphoria for a long time, having to hide in the shadows because of patriarchal societies we've grown up in. Okay, I got you there, Natalia. Yeah, I mean, I know that for a lot of young ones, it does save them because a lot of people are at a point where they're suicidal, not being able to express themselves. I do think that if they feel that they are, trans, now they should be able to express themselves, at least be able to dress and show themselves who they are. But you know, after being uh, after a gender therapist does see them, you know, it's very important to see the therapist. They need to get that gender dysphoria diagnosis. Thank you very much, Kathy. You always do a fantastic job. Um, okay, Danny, that's the thing is with gender dysphoria, and if some people aren't taking their hormone replacement therapy, it probably most people will have uh, dysphoria and depression more if they do not take hormones. You know, Danny, I appreciate your conversation. You're being very balanced and you're not being extreme. Some people come in here and will be extreme, as you can see there. KO and many people that do come in and talk on our live will um, be too extreme. There is a breakdown of society going on, but it's not just due to the trans community. The entire country overall is breaking down. And I know I didn't say you're trying to be mean. I said that we appreciate your neutral comments. Well said, Natalia. Yeah, the trans shooters, there has only been two. And yeah, and a lot of people, they're, you know, they're mass shootings. There's many different reasons. And you know, there's many different reasons they will do it. They don't agree with the government. They don't. Uh, they're depressed because of you know um, different things that they've happened in their lifetime. Um, and and yes, we have seen a couple incidences that have been due to that have been done by you know by people in the trans community. So that doesn't mean that the all mass shooters will be trans, and um, so it just means that that every community does have the ability that it will happen. Well said, Natalia. Our health system is under funded. Um, and yes, if people cannot get help for whatever medical condition they have, it always does can lead to people being very depressed. Yeah, we do have lots of, if anything, that's the most broken in our healthcare system. I'm gonna say it. I work in healthcare. Is our mental health program, and that's not just for the trans community. Uh, it's for the entire community. People with PTSD, people with depression, people with anxiety issues. It is broken for everybody. So yes, our healthcare system is broken. And I do agree with you, Danny. Uh, we are over medicating people. Look at the let's look at the spectrum of when the opioid crisis happened. The opioid crisis was a big problem with people getting over medicated, getting addicted to opioids. That was a big thing. Well said, Natalia. Yes, we should have a more holistic approach um, to our healthcare. Uh, and that's the way I think that the United States healthcare system works. Doctors focus on symptoms as opposed to, like, as a nurse. I know we're always taught to look at the person as holistically. Okay, I'm sorry. I was just here and my computer kind of closed up. What happens then is I just always have my computer open because it's easy to. Okay, Shredder, it was awesome to have you here. Um, Glad you're part of the community now. We can always see how things go, so we can get that video recorded, me and you talking. Maybe do some makeup tips. I think we can have lots of fun with it. Um, so have a great day. Thank you for being here. Of course, Deja. For those of you that don't know, I have one of my mods is a veteran, um, and she's had lots of many different concerns with her healthcare there. No problem. I will keep emailing you and see when we can do this live. Oh, so you're a clown, Roy? I didn't know that. What kind of acts do you do? Wonder if he's juggling or what. Okay, so let's shut down this poll that we had going. Oh wait, we got about 30 seconds. If you haven't pulled your answers for the poll, please do so. It's got about 25 seconds. If not, we'll just close it up. Yes, you are right, Natalia. Disappearing act. Very good disappearing act. Disappeared real quick. I love how this blue is starting to really get untangled. I was reading you guys the other day uh on on how to detangle wigs. I was watching a video on that. You can use spray shampoo on them. It doesn't make them as reflective, and it also helps detangle them. And they say a lot of detangling, you just kind of have to run your fingers through them. Um, and yes, hairs will come out of them. But they say this, you know, these synthetic ones work great. Okay, so we're at the 1 hour 30 minutes. This will um and the poll, so 52% said to do uh hair transplant. Well, uh 48 have said continue with wigs um in different colors. That was 25 votes. So I think what we're going to do is what someone suggested earlier, get the hair transplant surgery along with continue to do wigs. Yes, Danny, wigs are more fun. I do enjoy it. Um, I I will tell you with when I started my transition, my hairline was probably to there, and I had one big bald spot right there. I started I already did close the poll results there. So I had this much on the front, had a big bald spot here. I started taking the finasteride and I started doing Rogaine, and I only have one small open spot back here now on the crown of my head. So it has been filling in. I think hair transplant would have to be like up here. Um, so, just to make it look full and maybe put some up here to look full. But I would continue with wigs also to to just have fun with colors. How about why don't you guys throw out some colors and then we'll do what other colors I should try and we'll put it up for vote. So tell me other colors you think I should try. So as far as colors I have now, I have purple. I have a black with purple and pink on it. I have rainbow one. I have this blue. I have two different red ones. I have one red like this, nice and long, 28 inches long. Well, the other one's not as long and not as full. I'm getting a this pink bob today. I have a blonde bob. I have a black wig, and I have one with highlights. So that's 10 different colors I can go with right now. So tell me other colors you would like to see me with. Would you see say like a platinum gray? Would you say all brown? Just throw things out there. Throw like 3, 4 things. Uh, okay, so we got actually Natalia. That sounds fun. A goth black wig. Okay, I've done some goth uh looks before. I've done like I think I've done this blouse. I did this blouse or this bustier with a long black wig, or I did yeah, I think I did black wig, black lipstick. I do have black lipstick. Um, so I can do a goth look. Maybe I can do it next week. But you're saying okay, so we're saying a goth black. I'm gonna throw in how about should I throw in like a platinum gray? Let's put and tell me another color, you guys, um, that you would want to see. Maybe two more colors. Let's see. And maybe I'll, choose to get the top two or the top number one. So we can do the goth. Style black. And then we'll do, let's say, a platinum gray. I've seen those. They actually look pretty cool. Okay, I'll have to look it up. I've done the goth look on here before. So throw me another one, you guys, another suggestion. Let's see. Let's see. I'm looking up what the Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I can do that. Okay, I'll take at least one or more two color suggestions. Um, the goth style black is on there. So Elvira style. No, I don't have that. You think long Elvira style? I kind of like this emo wolf cut. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with those two colors or those two options. I'm not getting any other beehive. What color beehive, Deja? We can do that. So give me a color for beehive. Let me see what I find on Google. Blonde or brunette? I see both. Okay. Okay, so shall we do one more option? I mean, and the thing is, maybe I'll buy the top two, and then move on from, you know, And then another time I can purchase the next color. Um, I could do a Marge Simpson, a blue beehive. Um, there's a lot of cool beehive colors. Okay, then let's keep it there at the. Let's keep it at those three, and let's see what comes out on top. Um, see what the top two are, because I might be able to afford the top two. So there we go. There's the poll for now. We will go for 15 minutes. I am going to get some cat eye glasses. Um, I don't know about the horned rim, but I am going to do some cat eyes. Like someone suggested red cat eye ones. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go get my updated prescription. I mean, I did get it done 6 months ago, so I could probably order them. I'm really loving the lipstick shade here. That I was suggested to do today by Shredder. I'm gonna try to start doing it like this more often. Uh, I have so many uh, palettes of eyeshadow. I could set one aside for just doing my lipstick. I could probably Sleepy Raccoon. It is not, but Shredder gave me some advice and to be able to change the colors of lipstick to take after you've applied your lipstick, put on a layer of eyeshadow over it, and you can make different colors. And she said to get like a glittery eyeshadow, and it gives that um, metallic color to it, and it works fantastic. David López, ¿qué tiene que ver el perro? ¿No crees que entendemos el español? Awesome, Yadira. Muy bueno. Lotería, la escalera, el pájaro. Chancla. That's what he needs. Lo que necesita es una chancla. For those of you that can obviously tell, I do yeah, Sleepy. I loved it. I did it on screen after she told me. I tried it out and it worked fantastic. Gave a beautiful new look to the usual color lipstick that I wear. You guys know I wear the vintage by Mabel by no LA Colors. I'm a person. I don't know. What are you? High end games. We're making it. We're at that point where we're about 12 away from yesterday's live stream. We're doing fantastic. You know, to matching yesterday's live stream's numbers. Uh, so I do want to thank everyone that's been here. I do want to thank the super chats. We've had we're having great live streams lately. Uh, Although we're not reaching those 5-digit numbers as we have done in the past, it's okay because we know we have a strong group here. Although we hit like, we're already at like 1,400 views. The people that stay here, some people will subscribe. The people that are here at this moment in time are the ones that make the channel. My mods and my regulars. And for all the new people that have come lately. Oh, yeah, Kalu, you know what a chancla is? For those of you that don't know, in Mexico and a lot of Hispanics, of Hispanic society, it's your flip flop, and the chancla is always referred to because, um, as a kid growing up, that's what your mother would tell you that she was going to get if you were in trouble. That's what you would get, and you would get basically smacked with it. So, there are memes out there where they do show, like, should I say, like, terrorist training camps out there showing uh, how they're sitting there targeting people with their sandals. So they say that's how. So if you ever watch it, just look for. There's good videos out there people made of, uh, like terrorist training camps, since they use sandals that they throw them at you. Exactly, Adira. And then they said this is how Mexican mothers learn, and stuff like that. So it's always a fun thing to look at. Um, we have surpassed yesterday's live stream, you guys. Yes, they are, Yadira. Just watch Coco. They they the grandmother, when she gets up to El Charro and puts it in his face. Stay away from my nephew, Musico, or from my grandson, Musico. Very well said, Natalia. They'll be like 100 yards out and get you. Also, the ones that find out you haven't eaten. Have you ever seen those memes? Okay, so as always, we're probably gonna do we're gonna do the 2-hour live stream. So we are coming up on the end. So I guess we're gonna go with the goth style black. So, oh wow, nobody voted for the gray. So we're gonna go with a goth style black wig. So that'll be the next order. Um, I do synthetic ones. Eventually, I'll probably get me a real nice, you know, uh, like actual human hair wig. Oh, don't ever say that. I will tell you, if you ever go to, yeah, any Hispanic family, grandma will pass out or they feed you a ton of food. Also, another culture never to say that with is a Filipino family. Filipinos love to eat. I have all my coworkers are Filipinos. All my friends in college were Filipinos. Hello, Barbie Savage. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Yes, Yadira, the Filipino culture will stuff you. It, oh my, and I will tell you the advice. If you're ever at a Filipino party, have a plate with food on it. Always, at all times, have a plate in your hand with food because what happens if you have an empty plate and no food, they will uh, they'll walk by and put food on your plate. At all times, they do that. Actually, the Filipinos aren't fat. That's the thing. Barbie, I am just visiting your channel. I just subscribed to it. You are beautiful. I had never seen your correct, Yadira. The U.S. does have a high fast food diet. Hello, Ryan. Welcome back. We're going to be closing up in about the next 15 minutes. Um, we've been having a great stream today. We even hit more than yesterday's numbers. I am going to do a couple of videos. Um, I do. I'm going to kind of start closing out right now. Um, so yeah, I did subscribe, Barbie, and thank you for the compliment. I I like to return to everybody subscribing to their channels. And um, I do want to say, thanks to everyone that does follow me here. Um, so today we have voted my next wig as that I will order will be a goth wig. So so we can do something really really good and have fun with it. I do want to thank Shredder. She gave me some great makeup advice just being here. let's just break this 1500 mark. Let's see, 1500 views will just, well, we've already broken the previous video um, number of views. Shredder and I will be doing a video soon on, side by side. What we're going to do is we're going to pre-record it on StreamYard, and then what we will do is release it on my channel here, and then you guys can watch it, and we'll both be in the stream, um, you know, and we can reply to any questions you guys do have. We'll probably be doing makeup. Welcome, March. Welcome to the stream. In fact, I just subbed to Shredder's channel. I just subbed to Barbie Savage's channel. You guys, always, for those of you that have channels, make this a forum where you guys can come and, check out each other's channel also, and support each other. This is a community where we come to help each other out, and if we all of us have channels, let's support each other out by, building our communities together. Thank you very much, Marge. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start closing up the stream. I do want to thank everybody that has come over to the stream and visited us today. I always love to thank my moderators, everybody that has joined in here. I do want to thank Deja for her 1999 super chat, and Natalia for her $20 super chat. That does help build up the funds for charity, for the 3 charities we it is Animal Humane New Mexico, where I adopted Thomas, my dog, from. We're going to donate to the center. That's what it's called. I always forget because it's just such a simple name. So we'll donate to the center, which is an LGBTQIA plus center or place for people to go and hang out and get resources if you're LGBTQIA plus. And also, it will probably be the location when we do Jules Con, where they have a little conference. They have conference rooms, and they have one big one where we can fit 150 people. So as we start developing that, it'll be where we have it. I do want to say thank you, everyone, once again for being here. Appreciate everybody that visits. Appreciate all the new subs. We are making it to our next goal of 5,100. We are sitting right now at 4,054. From time to time, that will drop a little bit because there are bots and stuff that sub. So we're sitting in the 4,050 mark. Thank you very much, Sergio. Wouldn't that be a cool thing for a trans woman to get into office? And awesome. Well said, Natalia. Yeah, that's what we want. So thank you for joining me here. I do want to say, please do leave a like, subscribe, and comment here on the channel. this is a place to be peaceful where we can gather, um, and uh, and have a good time. So um, so please, once again, I am Jules. All of you are my gems, and you are in Area 5T1. Have a good day, and thank you.